if you remove that fear of losing everything, right? I'm going to try because I'm not scared of losing everything. I'm not scared of starting over from scratch. Eventually, you're going to achieve what you want to achieve. Eventually, you're going to win. If you keep rolling the dice, if you keep flipping the coin, and you refuse to stop rolling the dice, and you refuse to stop flipping the coin, eventually it's going to land exactly where you want it to land. The only reason why people fail is because they stop trying. And they stop trying because they're scared of losing. They're scared of starting over. You literally have nothing to lose. And, you know, it's so vague saying you've got nothing to lose. People believe they've got stuff to lose, right? What have you got to lose? Worst case scenario, you try and start a business, you try and make money, you quit your job and put your effort into this, that, and other, whatever it is. What could you lose? You'd have to downgrade your apartment. You'd have to move back in with your parents. You'd have to sell your car. What is it? What are these things? It's a privilege that means losing. That means losing everything. You've got to downgrade. You got to sell your car and use a bike. You got to move back in with your parents. If you're willing, if you're not scared of these things, or you've got to sleep in your car and shower in public, in like at the gym, or shower at, I don't know, like a supermarket, a fast food place, I suppose, in the sink or whatever it is. If you're willing to go there, the odds of it actually happening are very slim. And the odds kind of sway in the favor of you making it. You know, there was a point where I was so broke and the things I was trying to do wasn't working. And I come to terms with the fact, okay, then I'm struggling to pay my rent now. I've moved back in with my parents before, and I promised myself I'd never do it again. So this time I'm going to sleep in my car. I said that to myself. This time I'm going to sleep in my car. I'll shower at the gym. And I just accepted it. And I never had to. I was willing to go there, but I never had to. Because at that point, when you accept it, the odds kind of sway in your favor. Because you're behaving like you're not scared of it happening. The fearlessness kind of allows you to do everything that's necessary in order to get where you want to get to. The fear makes you hesitant. So even if it looks like you're going in the right direction, you're hesitating and you're still fearful. So you're not really doing the things you're supposed to be doing. So if you feel like you can't pay the rent this month, you'll likely panic and then go back to the safe option, right? And you'll stop focusing on this business that you're trying to do, or you'll stop focusing on trying to make money online, and you'll stop focusing on this, that, and the other, because all this is all a bit risky, you know. Once you're willing to go to rock bottom, if you ever do get to rock bottom, you can't go any lower than that. You can only go up. If you're willing to go to rock bottom, you're probably never going to touch rock bottom anyway. The odds sway in the favor of you making it. So there's literally nothing to lose. You literally have nothing to lose. You even on the other, I'm talking on extremes. Imagine you're just someone who wants to start posting online. You've got literally nothing to lose. What can you lose? Nothing. If you keep going, eventually something's gonna work. Like you can try and make money online without quitting your job, without doing this, without doing that. You got nothing to lose. Literally nothing to lose. You could take out a loan. What's the worst case scenario? You take out the loan, it don't work on whatever you tried to make it work on, and then you gotta pay back the loan monthly. It's like, what? That's the worst case. That's what I lose. Like, who gives a fuck? There's literally, as long as you live in countries like this, and I know, you know, sometimes I hesitate to say that it's easy in countries like this, but it's fucking easy. I know some bad things happen, you know, daily, all the time. But in the reality, the majority of the people that watch me are from England or America. Rock bottom, it's still nothing to be afraid of. You know what I mean? Unless you're a drug addict on the street, homeless, it's very hard to get to that point in these countries. You can always start over. And if you're not scared of it, you're going to make it. It's that simple. Peace. The Rich Forever School community is now doing $100 to $100,000 challenge, right? You might hear that and think, $100 to $100,000, how's that even possible? It's already been done. We've already done it, and now we're doing it again, right? right? So every member, we're going to turn your $100 into $100,000. Join while you still can, and join while it's still cheap. It's currently 60 pence a day. Can you afford to miss that? 60 pence a day in order to turn your $100 into $100,000. Not to mention all the other value that's within the community. Check the promotional video, click the link. The link is somewhere around here. Join while you still can. I'll see you inside. Peace.